Briar Cottage. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all, I'm a few minutes early because I wanted to make sure that y'all, and look at my hair. I have not done anything today. But I'm a few minutes early because I wanted to make sure that everything was going the way it's supposed to. And I want to find myself over here so I can read comments a little better tonight. So hope you guys are doing great and hope you've had an amazing weekend. Let me get my comments up here so I can see. There we go. There I am. Now I can see my comments. Because sometimes this thing does not go like it does not go like it should. There's my friend Miss Jen. She says she's got me into all 3 groups. There we go. Y'all, we still got 1 more minute. So, hope you guys have had a fantastic weekend watching. Hello, Yachty. Hello. Oh, thank you, Miss Jen. I love you big too, girl. Okay, this weekend has been our Vintage Valentine's craft event, y'all. And it has been amazing, y'all. These crafters have done some, they've done some amazing stuff. And so you should have just been over seeing my friend Carrie with Crafting Sweets. That she did a little vintage, it was a big vintage Valentine heart, and it had a little Cupid on it and everything. So, anyways, like I said, I know that, and I think she was finishing up when I got out of that. Hello, Miss Luana. Hello, Miss Sandy. Hey, girl. Hello, Miss Sandy. Miss Kathy. Hello, ladies. Welcome in. You guys have found the Vintage Valentine's Day event, and this is being broadcast on the CCC, which is the Crafty Creators Community, the Crafting Network, and the Crafters Hive. And this event is being sponsored by Serenity Fair Washi Tape. So make sure in the description there's a link for you to be able to go in and sign up for the drawing. Okay, so make sure you do that. The link is in the description. Make sure you sign up for the drawing. She's going to be giving out 2 $50 gift cards to the website, to the store. So make sure that you guys grab that. Hello, Miss Sandy. Hello, Miss Lynn. All my favorite. Well, y'all are all my favorite, but all my regulars are here. Hello, Miss Felicia. Hello. I am so glad that you guys are here. Y'all, I did start just a little bit. I painted a little because, listen, when it comes to, looks like I'm right, 9:01. When it comes to this stuff, y'all, this hour business, me and this hour time limit, we don't do. Hey, Miss Wendy. Hey, girl. Y'all, I don't do good with this time limit stuff because what happens is that I lose focus. It's just, it's horrible. Thank you, Miss Wendy, for watering the flowers. Yes, if you're new here at Long Briar Cottage, all you are part of my crafter's garden. And in order to make the garden grow, you have to water the flowers. So, which just means SHARE, you know, it just means, you know, sprinkle, sparkle, spread the love. That's what it means around here. Okay, y'all, I have pulled out one of these wood boards that it came from Dollar Tree. But the last time I was at Dollar Tree, they're not putting these, but you can use any surface, okay, for this, y'all. I'm using this. And I am, yes, all our Hickabilly friends are here. There's Miss Carrie. Hello, Miss Donna. Hello, Miss Brenda. Thank you. Welcome in, you guys. Okay, so I went ahead, I tried to get a little head start with painting my edges so that I wouldn't spend the whole time just painting. And the color I'm using, y'all, this is it's Debbie's Design Diary DIY, and it's called Cherry Picked. It's a pretty, like, burgundy, well, it's a wine, it's like a wine color, y'all. It's, you know, it goes on real dark like a Merlot wine. But then when it dries, it does dry lighter. But I'm going to get my finishing touches done to it here. Y'all, I was struggling with vintage Valentine. Am I not vintage enough? Circa 1972. Yeah, I was struggling because I don't do a lot of Valentines. And so, thank you, Miss Brenda. Thank you. Thank you. For y'all, if you're not already, if you're new to my page, I would appreciate if you just hit that follow button and turn on your notifications. I do go live on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. For sure. Other times when I can. Y'all, this day job gets in my way, so, but I do the best I do the best I can. But yeah, welcome in. Hello, Wally, Pulaski, Georgia. Welcome. Wally, I'm here, East Tennessee, so I'm your neighbor to the north. Okay. Let me get this. Y'all, I love with this when you paint with this chalk paint, how it's like it's magic. It goes from being dark to light. I gotta turn the heat up, y'all. Dries faster that way. Listen, y'all, I had a meltdown before I went on. Everything trucking along. I'm up here getting ready for this event and getting all my stuff together. And then next thing I know, all my lights went out. Everything went out. All the power went out in my room up here. Ugh, y'all. At that point, I'm hollering for my husband, help! Help! Because I thought, oh no, I can't sit here in the dark. So he told me that I probably just, blew the breaker. He went and flipped the switch, and so far so good. So hopefully we don't end up in the dark. The good thing is that, again, my phone's on battery, my computer's on a battery to where those were still on and running, but it was dark. Okay, y'all, I'm just getting some finishing touches put on this. We are going to okay, let me get this color put away here. Yes, exactly, Miss Heather. He saved the day. Hello, Miss Doreen. How are you? Hello, my friend. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. He did. He saved the day. So I told him that be listening in case I need you again. If the screen goes dark, y'all just know we gotta go flip the switch. My husband told me, he said, you got too many things on up there. And the crazy part was that I don't have anything new. I didn't plug anything new in, so I don't know what it was that did it. So, who knows, y'all? Who knows? Okay, y'all, let me grab. So, what we're going to do, okay, get my other paintbrush here. So, here is what we're going to do. I've painted this in our cherry picked, okay? And then, y'all, I pulled out this scrapbook paper, y'all. It has got those pretty, those pretty little roses that looks vintage. It looks vintage to me. It's also got the little green leaves. Y'all, look. Okay. We're going to put that together. And then I have my cute, my craft kit, y'all. I have this cute lock and key and all the pieces, and we're going to put that on here, and we're going to make us a bow and get this all taken care of. Y'all, there's my husband. He is a great guy. So, hey, listen, they've been talking about you, that you saved the day for me, honey. He did. He saved the day. I told him he's going to have to listen in case I need him again. In case it goes dark, he'll hear me screaming. Help! Help! Okay, y'all. I am putting some Mod Podge down on here so that I can get right here on the edge with this, so that I can then iron it on. Getting her Mod Podge on. Loving your home space. Hello. Good evening. Is that Miss Jackie in there? Miss Jackie, hello. Y'all coming at next, just to give you a little heads up, because you might need to go make sure you're following. My friend Tina from CNC Designs and Heartfelt Creations she's next after me, and she is an amazing crafter and a very, very sweet lady. So make sure that you go after this, and make sure you go check her out. She will be wrapping up the evening this time. So some great suitcases on sale at Amazon. Miss Anna, I did finally go. There's Miss Tina. I see Miss Tina, CNC Designs and Handmade Heartfelt Creations. Y'all, she's next after me. I have done many events with her. Sweet lady. So make sure you're not just following her. Listen, make sure you go back, and everybody that's been in this event, that you go and you're following their page. That you guys with us, that's the best thing that you can do for us is just to follow our page and hit the heart button. Send the heart, do the hearts and the thumbs up. That helps us. Share the page out. That helps more than anything with us. It helps with the algorithm. Hello, Tish. You just got through with dinner. Unwind and create. Good evening. Yes, y'all, there was a whole debacle. My husband and I are going on a trip, and neither one of us have had any kind of new luggage in forever. Okay, and so we were wanting new luggage. Well, what happened was, hey, Ms. Lynn, thank you for the stars, girl. Thank you. What happened was, we went to the store, and I found the one that I wanted, y'all. And then what happened was, they didn't have, y'all, I'm cutting my page here. And then what happened is they didn't have all the pieces to it. And it was at Walmart. So we thought, well, you know what? We'll just go to one of the other. So we'll just go one of the other Walmarts. Okay, y'all, 5 Walmarts later. And we still didn't have all the pieces. So my husband did find it online and had and he got it. He ordered it online, and the piece that we were missing got delivered today. It came Sunday, which is crazy to me that the mail, deliveries came on Sunday. But yeah, it sure did. Sure did. Hello, Miss Janet. Y'all, there's Miss Janet. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you very much for watering the flowers, ladies. Okay, please tell me I'm not the only one. When these hour things, because I feel like, if I talk too much, what's going to happen is I'm going to get sidetracked, and I'm never going to get this done. And okay, y'all. Hey, I like that color, y'all, and I'm going to scuff up the sides of this, so we're going to make it look distressed. Okay, y'all. Sorry, I was getting my little Teflon paper here, and it was dirty on one side. Miss Janet, are you watching When Calls the Heart, girl? She loves that show. Okay, so now we're gonna get this ironed down, okay, so that it stays glued down. And make sure, guys, when you're doing this, that you get in the corners real good too, okay? Because sometimes getting the corners there. Oh, there's my husband. He said he ordered it on Saturday and it came on Sunday. Y'all, one day. Y'all, and he ordered it through Walmart, so I guess sometimes Walmart.com is fast. They're faster than Amazon here lately. They are faster than Amazon. Okay, let me see. I gotta get up here at this corner. Oh, you're watching it right now, y'all. They're watching me. They're watching When Calls the Heart. Okay. Making sure that's all down. Okay. So we've got this done. We've got this paper. Y'all, hello, Miss Edith. Hello. Miss Janelle, how you doing, girl? Oh, Walmart has super quick shipping. Okay. Y'all, this came out of a pack of paper that I got from Hobby Lobby. And the top's done ripped off of it, so I don't know. But I do know it came from a paper pack. It's probably one of those farmhouse paper packs, if I had to say. Walmart Plus, and it's faster than Amazon. Okay, so let's put that to the side right there. Let me get that out of there. And then we are going to get me a paper towel, y'all, just so I can just keep this from getting too wet. Already watched one calls. Oh, it got over at 9. Okay. So here's my pieces, y'all. This is the Valentine Heart and Lock Kit. This is on my website at longbriarcottage.com if you're interested in it. And for tonight, I do have it marked on sale. So if you are interested in this kit, you can get it. You can get it there. Let me see what I have pulled some colors out here, okay? Because I wanted to do it kind of light and airy. So I pulled a pink, and this is called Wild Berry. And I thought that it matched the pink and the flowers really well. And y'all, if we don't like the color, we may tone it down. Let me get a thing. We may tone it down with some white paint. But I like this. And then I want to do the base part of my lock with that. And then the pieces, the little pieces that go on the top, I want to do it with the green. Okay, the green that matches. And y'all, either one of these greens would go good. I've got celery green and desert cactus, so we'll see. We'll see. So we will see which one we like the best with it. But let me get my pink out here. Okay. Oh, you're falling asleep, but not on me. Girl, I better not put you to sleep. Okay, y'all, let's start out. Let me see. I've got my you know, I normally paint these wood pieces. I've got makeup things, but since this is a bigger piece, I thought, well, I'll go ahead and kind of paint, at least get most of it painted. With the let's see. Okay, let me get my sponge, because I like my sponge better, because I can get right here at the edge. And the edge, when you're doing it with the sponge, what happens is then it doesn't drip. It doesn't drip off the edge. Let's see. Okay, y'all, we're gonna get this on, but I think we're gonna tone it down, because I think the pink is, I want to add some white to it. Y'all, it's pinker than I wanted. So y'all, we're just gonna add some white. We're just adding a little white to it. Now we're just making our own color for this. I wanted, the pink I had was too light. I did want something a little brighter. But this was too bright. Too bright, too bright. Okay. I want to make sure I have plenty, because y'all, when you're sitting here if you're mixing up a different color, you make sure you do extra, because what's going to happen is if you run out, you ain't going to get it back that color. So, okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, yeah. Much better. Lighter pink is better. I think it just, the pastel, much better than what I had. Hey, Miss Darlene. Miss Darlene's probably been at work. You've probably been at work today, girl. She comes in. My friend Darlene comes in late. I appreciate you being here, though, after a hard day's work. Okay. Y'all, where did half the time go? And I got started early. I mean, I did a little paint ahead. Okay. Here we go. Okay, now I'm going to take some white, okay? I've got my little chip brush, and y'all put some white on it, and y'all, I'm just going to dry brush. Just dry brushed some white. You can see it on there. Oh, yeah, you get stuck till they're gone. I know. Oh, yeah, that's much better. In fact, I could probably do a little. Yeah. There we go. We dry brushed some on it. Okay. Now, our little pieces, I thought that I'm going to use the green for my pieces, just so it matches and gives it that pastel look. And you know, we're going to see how this I'm going to test this green here on another. Yep, that green's going to work just fine. Y'all, all I'm doing is taking a makeup sponge, and when you're working with these wood kits, I find that using this little sponge to paint them works so much better. Okay. There we go. There's those. And let me... Let's get these. Y'all, I like this color. This color, Desert Cactus. And y'all, it's deco art. Okay, who's with me that they're upset that Hobby Lobby is not carrying deco art anymore? I mean, I'm glad Michael's is still carrying it, but Michael's is more expensive. Okay. Let's see. Dry. Let me got a few little places. Make sure I got all the paint on it. Yeah, Miss Sandy's upset. Listen, I was hurt by it. I was hurt. You know, I am going to have to mix up a little bit more here for my arrow that I forgot to paint. But it's okay, since my arrow is going on the top, it can be a different shade. It's not a problem. Like I said, if you've got a lighter paint, girl, just use what you got. Make it work. Just make it work. Okay. So there we go. Let's get my arrow here. Get it painted up. Ooh, what time? Okay, making sure my time. I got 30 minutes, y'all. I think we can do it. Y'all, Valentine's Day is just not one of those... I don't do a lot of Valentine. I've done more Valentine crafts this year than I have normally done. Yes, exactly, Miss Cindy. Everybody needs to send Hobby an email. Y'all call and complain. Call and complain, because if you don't, they won't do anything about it. Okay, let me do my top part of this lock done so that it matches all the other little side pieces. Okay. I think I'm going to paint my little key. I got a little key that goes with it. I think we're just going to paint him green too. And then I have a cute little tag too, a little love tag. We're going to paint, we're going to shoot him with some, we're going to paint him with some pink. Y'all, too, the good thing with painting with these sponges, that when you're painting a tag that has engraving in it, this helps keep the paint from getting down Keeps the paint from getting in your engraving. Oh, Miss Lynn's still working on her snowman stuff. Okay, let's get everything, make sure we got everything dry here. Let's see if we can start assembling. Okay, let me get my handy dandy glue out of here. Here it is. Don't buy the new brand. Well, Miss Robin, we gotta buy something. But now I have tried the Michaels brand paint of the matte finish, and I do have to say that I do like it. The matte version. So if you haven't tried that, you might want to try it. And I've tried the Hobby Lobby brand, and it's okay. I again, it's not like my deco art, but it's not much. Miss Lynn, I do the same thing too, y'all. If you're using these makeup sponges, if you'll just let them dry and then take your scissors and cut off the end, you can keep using it till it gets down to the nub, girl. Okay? Just keep using it. And I do have to say that the Walmart brand of the makeup sponges are my favorites. So okay, y'all. See, got the pink and the green, and we're gonna let that green. We're gonna go ahead and put the pieces on, and let this glue dry for a minute, and then we are going to put some more white on it and kind of put the whitewash over it. Let me get these glued. And if you do a lot of these wood kits, you need to make sure you need a glue that has this little needle tip. It has been a game changer, y'all. A game changer. Because you can put the glue on it so much easier. And I've kind of learned the hard way too, okay, on some of your projects, depending on where you're storing them. If it's something that's going to go in the attic for the season, don't put hot glue on it because it'll melt. Okay, y'all. Yay. Okay, we're going to let this dry, okay, because I want that glue to dry. And let me get the lid back on it. Because like I said, I want to distress it some. Thank you, Miss Janet. Okay. And I'm going to take our little arrow here. I'm just going to sand it up a little bit. Make it look distressed and vintage, like it's been around a while. Oh, Miss Sandy loves green and pink. Girl, I thought it just, that paper was just screaming for me to do the green and pink. And I had a different color green, but I kind of thought this one would go better. So you choose whatever goes with what you've got. Good. get some more white paint here. My little chippy brush. And kind of get some paint in it. And we're going to take our chippy brush over our arrow here. And again, I'm just going to lightly okay, see, I've got the white, so it gives some white. Hello, Miss Deborah. Hello, hello. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. Now we're going to hit our little key here. We're going to give it some of the white. Again, I'm going to try to how am I doing? 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Okay. And now I'm going to go over the top of here again, over the green pieces, with my little chippy brush. Y'all, these little chippy brushes are, I get mine at Harbor Freight, and they're real inexpensive. Okay, y'all, I like how this is toned. It's toned down. I like how it's toned down the colors. See how it's toned it down? Love it, love it. Okay, put that in there. I think we're able to. Oops, I didn't hit my little tag here. I missed getting it, y'all. Let me get my another brush. I was able to put on it. Thank you, Miss Deborah. Whew, it's hot. Okay, I think we got all our pieces. Everything's painted. So let me get my piece of... get that dried up there. Let me get my fingers. And it never fails, I get my paint fingers all over my project. And then I have to go back, so get my paint fingers in. Oh, you've got, well, Miss Lynn, we're praying for you, girl. For your, Miss Lynn's got a heart doctor appointment. Okay. Here we go. So here's where we're starting, okay? And we're going to put this in the center. And it's going to get our key and our tag. Y'all, I think it's going to look cute. Let's make our bow. I pulled all my stuff out. Y'all, I wasn't sure what color I grabbed. I grabbed some different fabrics. Wasn't sure which one I was going to use. Tore all wrong. And then I've got some ribbon. this one. Hello, TLC's Country Creations. Hello. It has been, you love the sound of the ripping fabric. Y'all. I like it when it rips like it's supposed to. Okay, so I've got my white, and then, y'all, I've got some different colors of some pink and some green. I pulled out. Let's see, what other, my little ribbon stash here. I'm just going to use that. Let me see about some green here. I like that mint green color. Okay, let's see what we can do. And I think I'm going to make, I'm just going to make my bow, my messy bow, which is just a bow that I do, and it's making it crisscross applesauce kind of thing. Let's see here. I want it to be, I'm just pulling all kinds of little, just different ribbon. And I've got some regular, oh, I had some lace. Got some lace. You gotta add some lace to it, ladies, to make it look vintage. Some pink lace. I'm just going to layer it up. Oh, yes, Miss Lynn. Yes, Miss Lynn. She sure did. Y'all, I wish you could see it. It's looking much, much better. Yes. My daughter helped me work on my craft room, and it is looking 100% better. Okay, y'all. So all I do is just start layering, just layer it up, okay, with the different pieces, okay. And I just sit here and put it in an X. So, just putting the pieces down. And then let me get a piece of string here so that we can tie it. And we may have to give it a little haircut here. More. Okay. Now we're going to get it all tied up. Ooh, how am I doing? 10 minutes. Okay. Now we're hurrying. I'm hurrying. Hurrying. Now, yeah, exactly, Miss Darlene. That's exactly. It is having to remember where I have put everything, okay? Because you know what happens. You get it. and it looks like a, it looks crazy. What do I need, y'all? I need a button. I need a button, and I'm gonna pull out of my vintage stash that was my mama's buttons. So I know these are vintage. Grab a piece of string. Okay. Okay, y'all. This is where my OCD comes in. I like putting some string through the holes, so it looks like it's been sewn on. See, it's just that little finishing touch that's probably just, nobody's going to notice it except me, but that's okay. So let me tie that off, and we're going to cut the string off, and I'm going to glue. I didn't want that glue up. I mean that paint. Okay, so now I've got my cute little, bow, and now I'm gonna put my, glue down my little button. Woo! The hot glue got me. Okay, so we've got our little romantic looking bow. Set those off to the side. Now, let's get this little guy going. Get him put. Oh, that's gonna look cute. Okay, let me tie our little, I've got a little key here and a little love tag that I want it to hang down. There's that, and let me get my tag, my key, and my tag. Because once I get these tied on, okay, then we can, to make them stay where we want to, we can hot glue them to stay. But I'm just getting these, get it tied together so it ties on. Okay. And let me cut a few of these. Some of these need a haircut because you can't see. Kind of giving some of this stuff a little trim. A little trim. There we go. That one a trim. Okay. Woo! 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay. I think we're good. I think we'll be good. So let me get our little, put these in the right place so that I can get. Okay. Let me get some glue on here. Y'all, I'm putting my glue, this E6000 stuff. Well, it's the Amazon version. It's that B7000. And I put it on, but then I tape so that I get the quick adhesion. Put the hot glue on. The other, by the time it dries, it will be good to go. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, so far so good, I think. Da, 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 da. There we go. Thank you, Cruz. Thank you. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Let's see. Okay. Woo! Y'all, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Y'all, I'll get my key and my little love tag. But, what do you think? I probably could have done the arrow in green to make it stand out a little more. But, y'all, I think it's with the pastel and the flowers. I think it ended up looking, I think it looks cute. And with our little pastel bow, I think, I hope, what do you think? Did we hit the vintage Valentine? Thank you very much, ladies. Thank you. And I'm gonna also, get my strings off here, but I am gonna take my sander and I am gonna distress, the edges, so that I'll have those distressed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you, Miss Erin. Thank you, Miss Felicia. Thank you. Y'all, there's my friend Heather with Creating with Love and Grace. She put the link to this heart kit there in the comments. Again, you can find it on my website at longbriarcottage.com. You can find this the kit for this, the wood kit. Definitely vintage Valentine. Thank you, Miss Anna. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, ladies. Make sure now that you head over to see Miss Tina at CNC Designs and Handmade and CNC Designs. But Miss Tina, you can also, if you can't find her page, go to the Crafting Network, and our friend Miss Jen's going to have her shared out on there. Thank you, guys. Make sure you go into the comments and find the link and sign up for the giveaway that's happening. They're giving away 2 $50 gift cards to Serenity Fair washi tape. So they're to their website. So make sure that you go and get signed up for that. And I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. And I hope you have gotten something from each and every one of the crafters that have been in this event, that you know that you got some kind of little nugget of something new that you didn't know how to do or you didn't think of. That's what we're here for, guys. That hopefully I showed you something new or showed you a different way to do something that you didn't know before. And like I said, make sure to go back and follow the crafters that you've watched for the past 2 days. That helps us so much more than you realize. And you know, even just the hitting the like button down there, the heart, and the thumbs up, that helps us so much. So I appreciate you guys so much, and hope you have a wonderful week coming up, and y'all start your Valentine's crafts, because it will be here before you know it. Thank you, Miss Joyce. Thank you. And just a reminder, guys, I do craft Thursday nights at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So I will see all you guys coming up Thursday. And like I said, I do appreciate you guys so much. Hope you've had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. So we will see you later. Go catch Miss Tina at CNC Designs. She's going to end us out. Thank you, Miss Joyce. Thank you. Miss Tina at CNC Designs is going to be ending out the weekend. She's the last one for this event. So thank you guys very much. We will see you later. Thanks, Miss Edith. Thank you, Miss Cindy. Thank you, Miss Darlene. I love you guys. We'll see you later. Good night.